back. Stay away. Go. No. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah.
Do it.
Probably gonna cry when I lay him down.
Can I tickle you? It's okay.
Oh,
Oh, look at all those teeth. You have a lot.
yeah, he has a ton of teeth. He doesn't know what to do.
All done. All done. All done, my baby.
All right, let's go ahead and lie him down.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a plan with me. As you can see, this kit is from Caress Press called Rainy Days. It is in her premium matte paper and her mini kit. I believe it is on sale on her website right now. So yes, that is what I'm using. And this little 15 ml washi strip is from Scribble Prints Co. And the glitter headers are an add-on. And all of the foil that I'm using today is all pretty much from Sadie Stickers, and they're all pretty much $2 Tuesdays. There is this, oh, that's Scribble Prints Co. And this is Paper Muse Crafts. And then those are just some like random date dots that I had. So that is a foiled header overlay from Rose Color Days. That's the white that I use, the X-Acto knife I use, and some scissors that I got on clearance from Target. I am doing all of this from my phone, and it's just in front of my front of a window in my kitchen, so it's not like as professional as everyone else's, but the lighting is decent. And so yeah, it's not super fancy. I can't like put all these links to everything because like I said, I'm doing this all from my phone. So let me see. The beginning was a little vlog of some of the stuff I did this week. I am a stay-at-home mom, so basically kids all day every day is pretty much my life. I have 4 kids. 2 are stepkids, or the 2 older ones that you saw, and then 2 of the 2 little boys, those are my kids. It is a little like slow right here, and I have no idea why. Like sometimes it skips when I've edited it, and then sometimes it just runs smooth. So hopefully it smooths out and it stops doing this. I don't know what the cause is of it, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I just wanted to put in like a little vlog in the beginning just so you can kind of like, you know, I know some people have been following me from, or like watched my videos from when I used to do wax, and I do still melt wax. I do. I just don't, I hardly ever buy it anymore, and can you believe I'm still melting wax from the collection that I had? I hardly ever buy it, hardly ever, and if I do, I post my haul on my Instagram stories. So you should follow me on my Instagram. I'll try and put that down below. But yes, so my Instagram stories is where I normally post any wax hauls, but I hardly post any wax pictures because now I just like cut it up and put it in and keep it moving. So yeah, I still do melt wax, which is not as much, but I have been getting into planning a lot lately, and I really, really, really enjoy it. I love everything about the planning. It's just like, I just really enjoy it. And when I do planning, I do more of like, I do a very minimal pre-plan, because since I am a stay-at-home mom and my husband kind of has like a set work schedule, I only write down his work schedule, like his work or days off. If it's different than the norm, that's the only time that I add that in. And then other than that, I only have like doctor's appointments and stuff. So, which we don't have doctor's appointments all the time, thank God. So I hardly ever have like stuff to really pre-plan. And so I do plan, I pre-plan if I can, or if I have anything to, and then if I don't, I just kind of do like a rewind where I plan, like after the day's already done, I plan, you know, like what I did for the day or what happened, or, you know, that's just like basically what I do. I try to like add in little like things or as much kind of information as I can so that I can remember it, because it is pretty much kind of like a journal, I guess. Not a journal, but like a memory planner, I guess is what I would say. But anyways, so yes, that is that. I don't think I will be making any wax videos anymore. Like I really don't see myself making them anymore. But like I said, I do still melt wax and vendor wax. I do have some Walmart stuff, but for the most part, I'm pretty much melting vendor wax. But so yeah, I think I'm gonna try and start to do planning videos. I'm gonna see how it goes, and before I like commit to anything. But I just really wanted to give it a shot, and you know, like I said, see how it goes. So here is where we are. I am putting the bottom washi down, and this planner here is the Erin Condren Vertical Neutral Life Planner. But you can use any. When I first got into planning, I used the Happy Planner, and I was still able to use regular sticker kits, but I just had to like cut them a little bit to make them fit. So you could use basically like whatever you have. If you don't want to buy like one of these, it doesn't have to, even though the stickers are meant to fit for this planner, you can get them to fit like anything you want. You would just have to cut them a little bit more. But yeah, just kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. Is I tried to like look at everything and like plan it out in my mind before I lay it down. That way I'm kind of not like, what do I want? But yeah, it still kind of happens, even though this is sped up. Sometimes it feels like it's not probably sped up fast enough. But so I'm trying to think what else happened. Oh yeah, so my oldest son is 14, and then my daughter is 10, and then my son is 3, and the baby is a year. It's so cute. Time goes by so fast. It is ridiculous. I cannot believe how fast time goes. And then I feel like, oh my gosh, all my kids, like when the baby goes to school, like what is my purpose in life now that no little tiny babies need me to change diapers or give them snacks or feed them food? I just feel like, what is my purpose? So I'm trying to enjoy every minute of it as I can. But yeah. So here on this side, I just ripped that thing like so fast. I don't know what my problem was, but I ripped it, and then I ripped that little piece on the top that I'm trying to smooth down. I ripped it off, and I like every time I open it up to that page, it still kind of bubbles up a little bit, which is super annoying. But don't go crazy when you try to rip the bottom off. I don't know what I was thinking. I just like ripped it off, and it just ripped that actual sticker paper. But so now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put these full box overlays. I try to make them stretch as much as I can and try not to use like a full sheet at least in one go. Like at least just try and use 2 just to kind of make it last a little bit longer. And then I like to use the corners because you get way more corners per sheet than you do like full boxes. And you saw those little lines, I also use them to decorate the full box. So those header overlays, those are from Rose Colored Days. And that is the best way. Okay, let me not say the best, but that is, I feel like it's the most cost efficient way to do foil header overlays, because you get a whole roll of them. So you don't have to spend like $4 a sheet or $3 and change for a sheet when you can get like a whole roll. So I think that is the way to go. That's the way I am probably going to go, and just use the sheets like if it's just like a special like occasion or something that I don't, because those header overlays, they're just kind of like, they're pretty like a generic, they would pretty much go with every single spread. So I'd probably only use like regular header overlays for like special occasions. So at the top, I have been putting the deco, and I do enjoy it. I really try to use as much of the kit as I possibly can. Before, I never used to use deco, and now I do. So I really want to try and, like I said, use up as much of the kit as I can, because I don't want to be wasteful. That's why I get mini kits. And I try to stretch them and pull from like leftovers of other collections. And I only save like quarter boxes, half boxes. I don't really save anything else. So, yeah, every time I cut these things, I always end up cutting the paper. But those scissors are amazing, and they just let go of everything on the wood. So now we're getting to the actual planning here. So I pull all my stickers that I'm going to use. I pull them all down, and I actually go like use that from there. So I do the sum, or I try to do the sum white space, and that header sheet that you see there, those header overlays, those are from Nicole Alexia Designs, and those are a $2 Tuesday. And so I pretty much cut all of them in half except for one section. I just leave it whole just in case, but I cut all of them in half. And it actually only takes, for me, it only takes just one of those sheets, and I still normally end up with like a tiny like 5 header overlays left. So I don't go through a ton of them because I cut them in half. And I also, you know, don't use it at the top and the bottom of every box, but I just, that's kind of what I really love the Sum White Space. I love it so much. It does kind of take a little time, and sometimes you have to lay something down, pick it back up, lay it down. But I really love the way it looks. Like, all of my favorite spreads that I've had so far this year have all been that some white space. I really, really love it. But yeah, so on Monday, I did mark Coffee Monday. I do love to drink coffee, and I make my own coffee at home with the French press, but I do it like a, not a, yeah, I guess it's like cold brew, right? But it's iced coffee, and I love it. It's just coffee, a little bit of milk, and chocolate syrup, and it's amazing. Like, I literally do not ever buy coffee anymore. So I use that coffee sticker is from Scribble Rinse Co. And the Coffee Monday script is from Letters to Apollo. And then I have been reading. I've been reading off and on. But I finished the book P.S. I Still Love You. And it's so cute. Like, I loved that book. And I'm waiting for it for on the library, so I'm on hold for 4 weeks for a book, so I'm like dead, because the next book, that's like the last book in the series. So that sticker is from Bubba Bear Studios, and then that vacuum script, or well, there's going to be a vacuum script underneath there, that is from Scribble Rinse Co. as well. So I'm still on Monday, even though technically I'm on Tuesday. But I did start registration for my son. He's going to start pre-K this year in August, and bawling my eyes. It literally took me all the way till Wednesday to finish his registration, because I'm just not ready, and like I cried, and I get like overwhelmed, and I feel like he's not ready and I'm not ready, and it's just too much. Like, I am being so overly dramatic about it, because I mean, tons of kids go to pre-K, but I just feel like he's not ready and I'm not ready, and it's just too much emotion. So I started it on Monday, and that laptop sticker is from the kit. That Fox and Cactus girl is from Fox and Cactus, and that the planner sticker is also from the kit, and the pizza sticker is from Bubba Bear Studios, because we did have pizza that night. That heart is from Nicole Alexia Designs on Tuesday. So right now I'm talking about Tuesday, even though you're looking at me do Wednesday. So on Tuesday, that heart sticker is from Nicole Alexia Designs. And then we went to this Chinese buffet called Lynn's Buffet, which I normally don't do buffets. And my husband was wanting to, and when I went, that's why I was like, okay, this is why I do not care for buffets. I'm not a buffet type of person. And then I bake cookies. I love to bake, and I love to bake from scratch. Like, I love to bake whatever it is. I love to bake it from scratch. So I baked some cookies. Then we went to go have parents. We have parents. We went to go have dinner at my parents. We have dinner at my parents normally every single Tuesday. It's my sister's family, and then my mom and dad, and then us. We all go over there. So it's really nice for all of us as a family to be able to like sit down together, catch up, see what's going on in everyone's lives, and I really enjoy it. I really love it. And then underneath that Angry Bear sticker, that is from Bubba Bear Studios as well. And that is a fight that me and my husband had about solar panels. So we got solar panels, even though I was not 100% on board, and he got them anyways. And then he was getting frustrated about the solar panels. And then I was like, well, pretty much like, I don't want to hear it, because you got them anyways and I didn't want to do it. So yeah. That was it. I mean, we fought about it that night, and then I think on Wednesday we talked about it, and we, like, it's water under the bridge now. And I mean, everybody does argue, but I like to put in when we argue and what it's about, just because last year when I looked at it, we only fought 5 times last year, but I didn't actually write down like what any of our fights were about. So because this is kind of like a memory keeping thing for me, I would want to know like what did we fight about. So then on Wednesday, now I'm on Wednesday, my son Samuel had his doctor's appointment, and that's what you saw in the beginning. He is such a baby, and he literally has to have food in his hand the entire time he is at the doctor's office. Some type of food, whether it's a cheese stick or a cookie or crackers or something, he has to have food. And then we went to go to McAllister's to have a lunch date with my husband's sister. McAllister's is like a sandwich place, and I really like it. And then we just caught up on some TV shows. We went to the kids museum, which my kids love it. We have season passes, and we try to go at least like once a week sometimes, or when the weather's like really bad. But my kids love it. You saw some clips from the beginning where that like airplane and stuff was. That's all the kids museum, and it's amazing. If your city has one, you should definitely check it out. Then Wednesday evening, when my husband got home, I finally finished the registration for my son. He's going to Idea School. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it or have your kids there, but if you do and you have comments about it, please leave it down below. I would love to hear, especially if they're positive. If they're negative, I don't know, because I'm already like, he's not ready. And then I did some Easter shopping for the Easter bags. For like the older kids, I try and put like I don't know, like underwear and socks and chapstick and lip gloss and body spray, like that kind of stuff. I try not to put any candy in there because they already get so much candy that I feel it's unnecessary. So, oh my gosh. La 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 la. So now I'm on Thursday and I'm about to finish Thursday. So Thursday I got some coffee. That is a Scribble Prince. That is the Caress Press coffee sticker that came with the kit. That Time to Plan is also from the kit. And that little icon is from the kit. The read is from Randy Plans. Those shoes are from Bubba Bear Studios, and that is because we went to go play outside. That little bean with that little ballerina bean, that is also from Bubba Bear Studios, and that is because we watched World of Dance. We love that show, and we'll like binge it. The Instagram is, I posted something on Instagram, and then again a heart with the love. I put that there. That is from Nicole Alexia Designs, and then the Cleaning Time sticker is from Stationery Heaven Co. So on Friday, my mom came to visit, and she used to come all the time, but now she comes every now and then. But my son loves it. When she comes, they do like learning activities and stuff. She used to be a teacher, and so now she watches my nephew who has a form of autism. She takes care of him full time, and so that's what she does now. But she did come over, then we went for a long walk around our neighborhood, and I called USAA, which is our bank, and we got some coffee. I also had some coffee on Friday, and my sister and my niece, they came over on Friday night, and that sticker, they came over on Friday night. And I also was reading a book called The Wedding Date. I loved it. I actually finished reading it on Friday night, and I loved it. I can't wait to read the other one. And then I did have a headache that night. So that sticker I just laid down is from Happy Dia. Those are from Moonlight Paper Co. And that is from Bubba Bear Studios. So on to Saturday. So Saturday again, I don't think again, but oh yeah, we did go to the Kids Museum on Saturday. So Saturday we did go to the Kids Museum again, but I went with my dad. I also had a coffee date with him, which means we just made coffee at home and sat at the table and just talked and hung out together. So that's, but God, my husband does not drink coffee at all. And like every time I drink a coffee in front of him, he always gives me like judgy eyes. I have no idea why, even though I've asked him, but he never answers me. So I drank coffee in peace with my father. And then I filmed next week's plan with me. Well, at least like just the foundation part. I filmed that. And I took a good nap. I was just laying down watching some YouTube, and then next thing you know, my husband was calling me. He's like, hey, I'm on the way home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had no clue I even fell asleep. Then I got some Happy Meal, and we had some time together as a family. So that little marshmallow guy, that is from Paper and Milk, and that film script sticker is from Bookish Planning. That Doing a Snooze is from Paper and Milk. And that little emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. That is from the kit, and that script is also from the kit. So on Sunday, I meal plan my meals for the next week. I do my meal planning just 1 week at a time, so it doesn't feel too overwhelming. So I just plan on Sunday night for the entire next week. And then I also did our budget for the next 2 weeks. And then my son was outside playing. Well, both of them were playing. But it was kind of like a little muddy because it had rained like the day before. And so he had, this is the baby, right? The little one. So he had some mud on his fingers. And he put his fingers in his mouth, and I was like, no, don't do that. And so when I did it, he realizes he has like a mud in his mouth. Well, he takes his other hand and he tries to wipe it off of his tongue. But now he just has even more mud because he had mud in both hands. So he's like wiping his tongue, but he's just adding even more mud. And I'm like, oh my God. Kids are so disgusting. Even boys, like I cannot. So that day they played outside. We had a marble slab, and I just kind of cleaned up the house a bit. But, you know, again, I had another coffee. I drank a lot of coffee this week. I normally only drink maybe like 2 coffees a day. I mean, 2 coffees a week, 2 to 3 a week. But this week I had coffee like almost every single day. So that is that little picture on the bottom, I like to leave that spot open just so I can put like one of my favorite pictures of the week. And even though that technically isn't my favorite picture of the week, I have always had like his picture. I always take a picture of him when he goes for his checkups, and they're all in my previous planner spread. So I wanted to like keep it going. And those are just like mini bow decos from Sadie Stickers, and I'm putting them throughout the entire spread, pretty much on icons or stickers that like don't have any foil. So just sprinkling some foil throughout this spread. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I did a horrible attempt of a Viv wiggle and just trying to like show off all the foily goodness because I don't have professional lights. So the lighting is just like whatever from outside. And yeah, as you can see, there it is in all its glory. It's way prettier in person. So that is the week. And this is everything that I have left over. See, so I actually have all those foil overlays left over. And then, yeah, here's everything. A bunch of icons, some glitter headers, full box overlays. And yeah, thank you guys so much. If you are interested in videos like this, please let me know what you would think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great day.